If you're sports betting in 2026 the same way people were sports betting in 2022, you're gonna lose your bankroll. The game has changed, the books are sharper, and the public is louder. And most bettors are still making beginner mistakes. In this video, I'm breaking down everything. Bankroll, discipline, watching games, sharp versus square betting. And then I'm gonna end the video by answering some of the questions that y'all sent me on Instagram. So if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also leave a like on the video. I really don't want to waste no more time. We're going to go ahead and get straight into it. Now, before we get into the Q&A, man, I really just want to chop it up with y'all about some important things that I feel like are important to know, how you should be moving, how your mindset should be, and everything involving sports betting in 2026. Now, the first thing that I want to talk about is betting is investing, not gambling. Now, I know a lot of people, you go tell them that, they might look at you like you crazy, right? But they don't realize, bro, we are sharps. We are not the casuals. We actually spend time, sometimes hours, researching our plays. We doing this to really make money long term, you know what I'm saying? The goal is to have a good long term return on investment. You know, for all my average bettors that's watching this video, let me tell y'all something. Y'all are not gonna win every bet. It's okay to lose. A loss is just a lesson at the end of the day, man. You got to learn from it. You know, wake up the next day with that same energy, that same mindset, chin up, chest out. Some of my best days have literally came after like a 0-2 day or a 0-3 day, bro. Like, it happens to the best of us. Now, not saying that shit should happen every day. I'm not saying that, but it's going to be some days where the public just wins games. Like I'm telling you, bro, you don't never want to switch your models up because you losing. Just trust your models. For example, prime example, it's crazy how every time I make a video for y'all, some shit be happening that it's like, yo, that shit crazy. But literally, I was on Lakers -2.5 today, man. My models was just, everything added up. Everything added up, man, for me to take the Lakers today. I took Lakers -2.5 and I got cooked. But it's the Lakers that's the problem, bro. It wasn't really that it was a public day. The Lakers really be selling the bag, bro. These dudes was up 12. Mind you, I'm on a 2.5. They up 12 in the third quarter, like 6 minutes left. I look away for 2 minutes because I'm finna start recording a YouTube video, you know what I'm saying? I come back, they tied the game. The Suns tied the game. Mind you, they playing the Suns with no D-Book, no Dylan Brooks. They just out there playing rotation niggas, like bench players is getting minutes this game. So, boom. That's an example right there, like, bro, regardless of the outcome, bro, like, some people could look at that like, damn, I should have been on the Suns. Like, I should have went against my motto. No, bro. If your motto is saying take this team and take this team for this, do that. Like, you just got to trust your models, because the same models I'm using now are the same models I was using when I done went 12-0, 15-3. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So, if you know your models work, and if you know that long term you're going to be profitable using your models, you don't want to switch nothing up. As long as you can maintain like a 55 to 58% hit rate, you're going to make money sports betting long term. Now, me personally, I run a chat, so I try to aim to be like 60 to 65% profitable. 70 is like really, you feel me, elite. Like, you really locked in. I try to go for 72. It's done been times where I done had like a 75% hit rate in probably like 1 month, you feel me, a week or two, no cap. But so I really just want y'all to understand, like, you're gonna take losses. If you think you're supposed to win every day, you done already lost. Because at the end of the day, we are sports investing. Now, the next thing I want to go over with y'all is bankroll structure. Now, I know I talk about bankroll a lot. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Y'all will probably hear something about bankroll every video. You know, I'm big on the more you repeatedly hear something, the more you will, you feel me, just learn it. And I really want y'all to learn how to have bankroll management. Also, y'all should be knowing, just based off your bankroll, what you should be betting. You always want to bet 1 to 5% of your bankroll. Now, some people say 1 to 3%. Some people say 1 to 10%. I like to say 1 to 5%. So if you got $1,000, right? 1 unit should be 1%, which will be $10. And then per every percent, it goes up 10. So 1 unit is 10, 2 units is 20, and so on and so forth. But peak game also. Now, I know when we betting, everybody wants to make money, you feel me? People get mad about losses, right? But you cannot be betting emotionally. You cannot be an emotional bettor. When you diving into this sports betting shit, man, I don't care if you got a chat. I don't care if you just bet for yourself. man, you cannot be no emotional bettor. You got to take your emotions out of it. That's going to save you a lot of money. It's going to save you a lot of stress. Because you should already be going into the bet with confidence, but you should also be knowing like you could lose. Like worst case scenario, you lose, okay, cool. It's not the end of the world. It shouldn't be the end of your bankroll if you're using bankroll management. So that's why I tell y'all, make sure y'all using proper bankroll management. Now, another thing too, you never want to chase them losses. Them L's gonna come, man. Just do not start chasing losses, trying to get your money back. You put 100 on this play, game started at 6, and you lose. Now you get on the 8 o'clock game and putting 300 up to get your money back and profit. No, you cannot do that, bro. I done been there, done that. It don't do nothing for you but set you back. Because even if you win, right, you're going to be more likely to do some crash out shit like that again, bro. And it's just going to be an ongoing process. You're going to come up some units, and then you're going to give it all back crashing. Y'all boys got to chill, man. Just learn how to take your L's. You got to also be willing to scale up slowly, man. In this game we playing, it's not no get-rich-quick scheme. We not chasing that one big hit. No, we are straight betting. We are researching our plays, and we are straight betting. This positions you as a sharp. Now, if y'all don't know what a sharp is, y'all really gonna have to go do some research on that. I'm not gonna get into that too much, but yeah. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is watching the games that you bet on. Any game you send out to your chat, any game you bet on, you want to make sure you watch it, bro. Because if you checking that real app, if you checking the score app, I'm telling you, bro, you're not gonna really see what's going on. You just gonna see the box score. You do not want to be a box score bettor. Watching games, bro, it just shows you the pace of the game. It shows you the coaching rotations. Okay, this player plays the whole first quarter and then he sits the second all the way to the 7-minute mark. It shows you the coaching tendencies. You'll also be able to find live betting edges just in case an opportunity presents itself. You can hop on a live bet and make some extra cheese. And then you'll also understand the momentum shifts just from watching the games. Watching the games separates you from casual bettors. Now, if you want to be a casual bettor, then okay, it's cool. You don't got to watch the games. If you telling somebody else plays or if you tell my plays, then it's cool. Y'all don't got to necessarily watch the games. I'm the one putting in the work, doing the research on the back end, doing what I need to do to get y'all right, to get y'all paid, to build y'all bankroll. So if you in that case, you ain't got to watch the games. But if you actually trying to really like eventually just start telling your own plays, you trying to become a sharp, you trying to start running your own chat, then you need to be watching these games so you know where your money is going. And then just from watching the games, like, bro, you really see all the flaw shit that be going on, bro. Like, it's so much weird shit that be going on that I could tell y'all about, bro. Like, I'm gonna be real. The Clippers coach, Ty Lue, he a prime example, bro. Like, just from watching the games, like, I done peeped. Like, he like to sit his starters sometimes. Like, they don't even be down that much. Like, let's say they down, like, 13 with 4 minutes left. He'll sit his starters in that situation. Like, whole time, bro, it's still hope for y'all to come back. And whole time, that be hurting people who be on the spread for the Clippers because it's like, my nigga, you giving up. You the coach, you giving up on these niggas. It's 4 minutes left. Like, I got these niggas to cover a spread game. Put them back in. But that's just something that I peep. Like, me and my homies, we joke about that shit. Like, Ty Lue, bro, watch game. It's gonna come a game. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. After y'all watch this video, y'all gonna peep what I'm talking about. Now, another important thing that I want y'all to know, bro, is take the alt spreads, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro, if you are taking the market lines in 2026, you tripping, gang. You're not gonna be profitable. You're gonna lose a lot of games just off doing that. Like, I literally got some homeboys that I know literally just take the market spreads. They be thinking the favorites is gonna cover 5.5, 3.5, 8.5. Like, nah, bro, it don't work like that. Now, I get it. The better team is the better team. Most of the time, the better team will win. Don't get me wrong. But you'll be surprised, bro, how much money that you save yourself just by alting the spread. Like, for example, today, I was on Magic plus 6.5, right? That's the play that I sent to my chat that was playing the Houston Rockets. The whole world is on the Rockets. Everybody and their mama thinking the Rockets gonna win just because that's a popular team. You know, they got KD over there, so that's just the favorite, bro. Like, most people, I told y'all in the last video, most people literally scroll on these betting apps and just go click the favorites to win. Okay, I get that. You would have won today on the Rockets. But what y'all didn't peep if y'all didn't watch the game is the Rockets was losing the whole game until the fourth quarter damn near. I think halftime the Magic was up 10. They ended up getting up like 14 points max, maybe 12. I know they got up 12, but I think they got up like 14 points max. But in the fourth quarter, the Rockets finally took the lead. Reed Shepherd, he really turned up. And I was low-key sweating. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I was low-key sweating. But P-Game, though, this is why I tell you, don't take the market lines. If I wanted to hop on the Magic, the most points I could have took them with was 2.5. So I would have had to take the plus 2.5. Despite the Magic being up 12 to 14 points, they ended up losing by, I think they lost by 5. Yeah, they lost by 5. So me taking the plus 6.5 helped me win that bet. If I would have took the market line at plus 2.5, I would have lost. I would have been shit out of luck. So that's why I be telling y'all, man, y'all make sure y'all take them alt lines. Them alt lines will save you a lot of money. You'll win a lot of games that you would have lost if you didn't take the alt lines. So definitely make sure y'all taking them alt lines. That's probably, I ain't gonna lie, that's probably one of the best tips I can give y'all, no rap. Another tip I want to give y'all, man, is pay attention to that line movement. I ain't gonna say too much about it. If y'all want my sauce, if y'all really want how I research, man, y'all gotta hit me up on the back end. I charge niggas for that. I ain't gonna lie, I can't just give y'all my research, or, you feel me? It'd be pointless of me to even be doing this if I just gave y'all everything how I'm doing my research. Like, I wouldn't have no value. You feel what I'm saying? So, but just pay attention to that line movement, though. That's all I'm going to say. Now, earlier while the Lakers game was going on that I had bet on, I put a questionnaire on my Instagram, and I told y'all to ask me questions, sports betting related, and I'm going to answer them in the video. So, we at that part of the video right now. I'm finna go see what y'all got for me, and we gonna get straight into it. Now, the first question I got is, what are some things you use to research your plays? Now, I'm not gonna lie, when I'm researching my plays, it's a couple apps I use. I use CBS Sports for sure. I use that app just to see the games. That's literally an app that I check just to look at what games are going on. I don't go on FanDuel and look at the board because it's gonna show the odds. I'm not at that point in my research right then where I want to see the odds. So I literally just want to see what games are going on. I just get on CBS Sports and see how many games we got, what the slate looking like, what time all the games come on. Also, I do use Outlier if I'm doing player props. I use Outlier for player props, and I use this website called Doink. Somebody else said, what you look for when researching player props, spreads, and money lines. Somebody else said, what you look for when researching player props, spreads, and money lines. I ain't gonna lie, that's a good little question right there. Like I said, bro, I can't tell y'all too much about how I research, but I will say, man, I definitely look at last 5 games, and I look at head-to-head. I look at head-to-head just to see, like, who's winning the season series. I definitely look at injuries, see who's playing. And if I'm doing player props, I definitely look at matchups, too, because you got to know who's guarding the player that you're taking. Like, that's just mandatory. When I'm looking at spreads and money lines, I like to look at the teams against the spread record, and I like to look at their record on money lines. I like to look at their record as underdogs and their record as the favorites. That's some real sauce right there, man. So y'all make sure y'all pay attention to that. But you definitely want to know, like, if the team you're thinking about hopping on, are they covering the spreads, like, on a night-to-night basis? You can't just be out here blindly taking teams. Like even in my last video, I know I said stay away from the favorites as much as possible. It's going to be some nights that you just got to take the favorites because your models and your research is back and taking them. But you don't want to just be out here blindly taking teams to cover a spread and you ain't doing your research on they against the spread record. You feel me? Somebody said, I heard I'm dead TV eat, but yo, what in the troll game? Like, hey, and if I tell y'all who said that, bro, like, I can't even tell y'all who said that, man. Hey, one of my homies, though, man, y'all funny as hell, man. You crazy as hell. I'm dead TV, don't eat no butt, though, chat, to clear up the air. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's all I'm going to say right there. Somebody said, how do I join the Telegram? So the Telegram is going to always be in the description of the video. Y'all join the Telegram and you'll get access to my builder play for the day, which is like a 3 to 4 leg parlay that I do with around like minus 110 odds to like minus 116, 117, 118 at the highest. And it's really just for small bettors who can't buy my max play to really build a bankroll. And then I send my max play in the chat. My max play price is $50. But I be showing love to y'all, man. Y'all show love to me. I show love to y'all sometimes. So just join the chat, man. You never know. You never know when I'm going to give out a free play. So yeah, lock in. Oh, this is a good question right here. Somebody said, how long did it take you to become disciplined? Now, I'm going to be completely transparent and honest with y'all, man. Discipline is something that you're never going to perfect. Like, I feel like it's nobody in the world that's just 100% disciplined doing everything they need to do every day. Not saying that, matter of fact, I tell you that people are doing what they need to do every day, but it's like with betting, bro. Sometimes you gonna just want to crash, bro, because you feel confident about a play. It might not even be because you just lost and you trying to get your money back. Like, you'll dead ass feel that confident. Like, fuck it, man. I'ma go bet 30% of my bankroll. Like, man, I done did that before, but I'm telling you, you definitely want to be disciplined. But to answer y'all question, man, like, it took me a lot of losses to become disciplined. Like, I can't even put a time on it. Like, it just got to the point where, like, I was tired of making money, then losing money, then making money, and then going right back to where I started just because of bad bankroll management. Like, when you be disciplined, bro, I'm telling you, it might not be fun at first, but you'll get to the point to where, okay, let's say if you started with like a $600 bankroll, being disciplined for like 3 months straight, your bankroll might grow to like 3,000, 4,000, and those small wins add up. Because if you got a $3,000 bankroll, you got to think about it. 1 unit is $30, and 5 units, which is the max you should be putting on any bet, that'll be $150. So let's say you bet in $150 to $120, $120 to $150, in that range on every bet, right? You go, let's just say you go 10-0. That's a great little run. Let's say you go 10-0. You betting $150 on like minus 170 to minus 180. You feel what I'm saying? You probably getting back like 120 on every win. 120 times 10, that's above $1,000. So in 10 plays, you done made $1,000. And you can place 10 bets and like shit on the weekends, bro. You can do that in 3 days. I ain't gonna lie. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you can go 3-0 on all them days. You feel me? Now you 9-0. You done made a bag. You done made $1,000 if your bankroll is 3,000 and you properly using your unit size. Now that's just an example. I know everybody don't got 3,000 to put towards betting, but that's just an example. And sometimes every now and then, like, I be doing little challenges to myself. Like, you know what? I'm gonna bet with a smaller bankroll just to see, like, if I can flip $100 to like 500 in a week or so. Sometimes I be doing that. So you definitely just want to challenge yourself. Like, sometimes, like, load up like $40, see if you can flip it to like 200 in about a week. But you gotta be locked in though. You gotta really be locked in. You gotta, to the people that's taking their own bets, the people that's really researching, you gotta really like be going on runs to flip anything in your account. Like, that's just the harsh reality. If you winning then losing and winning then losing, you're gonna be kind of stuck in the same little tax bracket for a little minute. But hey, as long as you using bankroll management, it's gonna all pay off, bro. That shit happens to the best sports bettors, I'm telling y'all. Now, somebody said, do you fuck with money line or spread bets more? I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. So me personally, bro, I hate betting on the favorites. Now, let me tell y'all why I hate betting on the favorites, bro. Because 9 times out of 10, the favorites is where all the money is. If a team is predicted to win, most of the time the money is gonna be on them. But I just hate betting with the public. Like, basically the word favorite to me means public. So if I'm taking a favorite, I'm basically gonna be betting with the public. And I hate betting with the public because the public is not profitable. I don't care what nobody says, bro. If you bet with the public every day for 365 days in a year, you will not be profitable. You gotta go against the grain sometimes, man. You gotta bet against the public sometimes, man. You cannot be scared to bet on these underdogs, y'all. Let me repeat that again for y'all. You cannot be scared to bet on the underdogs, man. I done made a lot of money betting on the underdogs. I don't know about y'all, but hey, them underdogs on them spreads be covering, bro. I'm telling you, like, I done seen the Pelicans cover a plus 10.5, plus 13.5 against the Lakers. Like, that shit, I'm telling you, bro, them underdogs be covering, bro. So y'all make sure y'all pay attention to that. And also on CBS Sports, you can literally go to the last day and you can see what teams cover the spread, who won the game, and all that. So that's something to take note about. Like, y'all definitely want to go back and look at the last slate. Like, even if it's a new day, you want to go back to yesterday, look at the slate just to see like what happened. Okay, how did everything turn out? Like, who covered what spreads, who won the games. Y'all want to be knowing that too, so that's some advice right there too. Now, somebody asked me, how long have you been betting? I've been betting since 2022. I think it was like October 2022 when I first got on Prize Picks. And ever since then, man, I just, I done learned a lot. I ain't even gonna say I've been going crazy. Like, it's ups and downs, bro. Like life is like a roller coaster. I feel like everything you do is like a roller coaster. It's gonna be ups and downs. Then ups, you're gonna have a climax. Then that shit just drop again, and then you go back up. Like my betting journey has been real. Like it's been real. That's all I can say. Like a lot of people, if they been through what I've been through, man, y'all would have quit. Like, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. I done touched some cheese, bro, and blew it. Like, man, I ran up a 40 ball twin, like off parlays. Mind you, that's what I preach to y'all, like not to be focusing on. I was focusing on parlays, like put my hard-earned money. Like I go live on TikTok. I make money on TikTok. I ain't have a job back then, but I was making money on TikTok. I wasn't even getting paid from videos back then, like, and I'm still not getting paid on YouTube. Like I'm just doing this for y'all right now, just giving y'all game. But I was strictly making money on TikTok, and whatever money I was making betting, and I was crashing, putting $1,000 on like a 12-leg parlay. I put 200 on a 25-leg parlay one time that my man sent me. I tweaked some shit. He had Brian for 20. I took Brian for 25 because I think it was his birthday. $200 turned into 10K. Like, I done hit on all the crazy parlays. The only thing I ain't really did is like hit on like a Hail Mary slip, like a 5-leg home run slip, like $10 to 100K. Like, I ain't never did no shit like that. I'm letting y'all know right now. If I hit for 100K in one bet on a lotto slip, hey, it's gonna be a good week for the people in the chat, man. I might just bless y'all all week with free plays. I ain't lying, but and we taking trips for sure. We gonna definitely make sure my dukes and dads straight, no cap. Gotta make sure the family's straight. But no cap though, that's the only thing I haven't done in my 4-year betting journey. I have not hit on like no crazy lotto slip. I did hit on some shit the other day. Matter of fact, I won the other day, but it was like 6 weeks ago. It was like a college basketball game. I think Texas Tech was playing Houston, and it was like 3 minutes left on DraftKings. You can predict the final score until it's like 2 minutes left. So I did that shit, put like $5 on it and won like 300. It was like plus 6,000 odds, but I don't promote doing shit like that. If you do shit like that, literally, like put not even 1 unit on it. You don't even want to put 1 unit on it. Put like 1/4 of a unit on it. You feel what I'm saying? And just see how it turned out. But you don't want to focus on doing that. Like you want to do that shit like once every now and then. Like I call them lotto slips. Like nigga, I'm about to put in a lottery ticket. Like and pray it hit. But I don't focus on shit like that though. Now somebody else said I'm on a cold streak right now. How do you motivate yourself to keep going when you're cold and not quit? I ain't gonna lie, that's a good question. I actually got a video on that, but I'm gonna just go ahead and let y'all know. When I'm on a cold streak, I'm gonna be real, bro. You gonna be in your head a lot. Like, you just can't avoid that. When you on a cold streak, you gonna feel like you're not doing nothing right. You gonna feel like you put in all this work, and then at the end of the day, man, you 0-2. Like, I get it, bro. You're gonna feel like that. That's natural. Like, we're humans. It's called emotions. But how I get myself out of that cold streak is, for one, I take my mind off betting for the night. Like, if I'm on a cold streak, if I go 0-3 or 0-2, I like to just, you feel me, chill, put my phone down, don't even look at the games, don't look at the board for the next day yet. I like to just go do something that I enjoy doing, something that makes me happy. So, me personally, I'll get on the game, I ain't gonna lie, whether that's 2K, Madden, Fortnite. I get on the game and then, you feel me, I wake up the next day and then I just get back to it. But I ain't gonna lie though, like, it's definitely been times where like I went against my models, but then I got cooked. Or like I ask somebody else in my circle that I know bets, like, yo, what plays you got in today? What you like today? Just to see what they thinking. And I go do my research on it. And sometimes I take they play regardless, but I don't really do that no more. Like now, I kind of just like keep going through the motions. Like at the end of the day, you got to keep showing up. If you have went on a crazy streak with your research models, then you know it works. Like you have the proof to know that your model works. So you don't want to start just switching up your research method just because you want to losing streak, because it's going to be times where the public wins. Like I call those like public days. Like it's going to be times where the public wins game. Like Vegas has to let the casuals win just so they can think like, oh yeah, I'm like that. You feel me? I'm like that. Like, man, I'm about to, yeah. Like for example, everybody that do parlays, eventually they gonna smack on a parlay if they doing it right. Like they gonna smack on a parlay because Vegas is gonna let them win. But in reality, Vegas is promoting these parlays on all these games, on the commercials. You see them pop up live betting odds on 2-leg parlay, on 3-leg parlay. Like, Vegas is gonna let you win a parlay eventually, but that's how they get you. It's a dopamine effect. So when I'm on a cold streak, man, I definitely just stick to what I'm doing, bro. I try not to be in my head. That's the biggest thing, bro. Your head will fuck you up. Like, you could literally be on a cold streak and the golden play is right there in front of you, bro. The golden play will be right there in front of you, and you just force yourself not to take it. And you go get on the opposite side because you like, fuck it, nigga. The underdog's been winning every time. Like, let me just, you know what I'm saying? And then you get cooked because you going against your research. So it definitely happens, bro. It happens to the best of us. But, you know, y'all boys just got to lock in, man. Like, I want to see all y'all win, man. We trying to make money, bro. Like, I'm making videos for people who really try to make money, man. If you try to be regular, bro, then this page might not be for you. I'm trying to make videos for the ones who try and get rich. That's who I want to surround myself around, like-minded people. I want everybody around me rich. Like, I'm trying to get there still. Like, I ain't there yet. Like, I'm far from rich. Like, I'm trying to get there. So it's like, we just got to keep putting the work in, man. We got to be disciplined, bro. But the things that we got to do that the rich people are doing, bro, is shit like reading books. Like, you know, take your mind off betting sometimes. Go read a book. Read Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Read Think and Grow Rich. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all boys got to read books. Also, get in the gym, bro. Health is wealth. You want to make sure you taking care of your body. You want to make sure you eating right. Now that we got off the basic stuff, you know what I'm saying? The rich is being consistent. The rich is being disciplined. Those are two of the main things that's going to help you get to where you want to be. I promise you. It's going to be boring at first, but you got to stay down. You got to lock in, but you can't be going out every weekend with your bros. If your bros going out every weekend, them ain't the niggas you need to be hanging around. I'm sorry, but it's the truth, bro. If you going out every weekend with the bros, they try and get you out the crib, and you telling them over and over like, nah, I'm locked in. Man, they not for you, bro. They trying to bring you down, bro. You need to separate yourself, man, and really take off. You can't bring everybody to the top with you because everybody don't want this shit. And a lot of people are going to say they want this shit, but they're not going to put in the work that come with wanting this shit. You know what I'm saying? So y'all boys really just lock in, man. If you made it to the end of the video, I appreciate y'all for locking in with me, for fucking with me, man. I got a lot more videos on the way, man. Y'all really went crazy on that video I dropped the other day, man, and I appreciate y'all for sure, man. I owe it to y'all to be more consistent, so I got y'all, man. It's February 27th right now, 1:43 in the morning. As I'm recording this video, and it's like, bro, this the second video that I posted in February. This video right here is the second video that I posted in February, and it's like, bro, February was a bad month for me. Like, I be in my head a lot. I don't really be in a mood to record when I'm losing, like when I'm going on losing streaks. But losing streaks happen though, like, so I definitely, you feel me? I'm finna lock in for y'all, finna lock in for myself. I owe it to myself and I owe it to y'all. So y'all gonna see a lot more videos on the way. Who knows? I might post every day for the rest of the month. No cap. Nah, that ain't even saying too much because there's only one day left. But hey, man, if you made it to the end of the video, man, y'all make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and turn on post notifications. Leave a like on the video. Comment if I helped y'all learn something in this video, man. Y'all just let me know. Let me know, cause I need to know I'm not making videos for no reason. But I'm Dez TV, the best TV, and we out. I ran it up, I had to get it. Feeling want no option, had to change up my decision. I don't want no problems, but I go crazy over being